So, we're here in Philadelphia talking about whether or not altruism exists, like, throughout evolution. And, like, is there an example of altruism in a being that is, like, how we consider to be less evolved? And the study itself found an amoeba that exists as a single-celled organism in sort of these, like, mossy, foresty, humidity places. And it, as a single cell, just like sort of sit somewhere with limited mobility. And once it realized that there were like not enough nutrients to exist, it would send out signals to all its fellow single-celled amoebas, and that signal would be sort of amplified by every amoeba who received the signal, until like this huge colony of single-celled amoebas realized that they needed to move, and they would thusly congregate, and they would roll as a single unit into a place until they found sunlight. And apparently they waited until they found sunlight, because sunlight normally means that the tree canopy is gone and there was wind everywhere. And the top third of that stack, that circular sphere of amoebas, single-celled organisms, would create a stalk. Bless you. And that top third would sacrifice itself in order to make that stalk. They would necessarily die. And the ones under would crawl to the top of the stalk and get blown in the wind into a new place where they would settle. And the process would repeat. And so that sort of proves that at least somewhere in nature there was a moment of altruism where a certain genome was selected for at least 1/3 of the organisms to gain that genome would sacrifice themselves for the